Hello guys, welcome to another Napoleon Total War multiplayer battles. I am here with the 1v1 on the pyramids, as I am against the Duke de Montebello. You guys should know this for a couple of my ones, also a good chunk of time ago. Is that he actually gave me a good run for my money.
Yes, sir.
Plus I was using the Prussian army that I still surprised I won with in the last battle. Is I have 2 hussars, 2 lancers, 5 Prussian Fusiliers, 1 foot guard, and the rest being musketeers, and then a general staff. A decent army setup. And I can't remember what he was using. I think he was the British, if I remember correctly, but I could very easily be wrong. Hello, Governor. Hello. Pip pip cheerio. Hello. Let me see. Ha. Ooh, I do think my general was alive in the last battle, actually, because he's the only guy with a plume. GG, General, you lived through that cav charge. As you can see, the massive British calves. Yeah, he did have the British. So it looks like he has 2 light dragoons and then 2 King's German Legion dragoons. And it looks like he has 5 rifles. And then 5 Highlanders, including the 42nd Black Watch. And then 2 foot guards. So he has a very, very elite army with general staff. But at this point, my Prussian army isn't very elite. He has very, very elite units. I only have 1 elite unit, being the foot guard. So he's gonna get the town up there. And I'm just gonna line up down here because I don't want to go up to the town. But I have a very, very massive amount of reinforcing units up here. I didn't really make a full line. It's only based of what looks to be through 5 musketeers and then all 5 of my line infantry units. So I didn't make a full line of all of my units. It was just a partial line because I felt like it and didn't really want to. And wanted to actually have reinforcement for later. I almost said usual. And here he is trying to do a cav charge, not knowing I have lancers, or if he did notice I have lancers. So my hussars did get hit a little bit with that cav charge, but as you can see, the British cav is not a match even for lancers. Usually some cav can beat off lancers, but he will end up killing off my lancers, and my hussars are going to charge back in.
Our men are running, sir.
Due to that fact. Though I will rout 2 of his units with my lancers before I have to charge in my hussars. And my hussars are going to do a lot of damage before that anyways. And for the most part, both of our cav aspects are gone. As he comes to charge, instead of being a massive cav charge. There's usually always a massive cav charge battle in these videos, or the battles I play. There's usually massive cav charges for some odd reason. Some odd reason. Yeah, odd reason. Yeah, both of our calves are either gone or depleted. His is gone, mine's just depleted. Very, very depleted. So that's that first little battle there of all the cav. That's a lot of dead horses and dead men. He looks like he's trying to kick that horse's butt. He looks like he's doing something unknown. Well, at this point, I don't really know what he's doing, actually. This is going to be a fast forward. And I'm moving up 2 line infantry units because I saw that he was starting to move, and that's when I moved 2 of my Fusiliers up with those 2 musketeers, because I Wanted to have that range advantage over him at this point. And my men are all very, very tired, or at least my Fusiliers are, due to the desert environment. Very, very slow. But he has the heal advantage on me. Very, very good advantage to have, but the amount of infantry I currently have, he's not going to do still so hot on this hill. But he does have a advantage on me with his slightly better range with his rifles. So I'm going to move up again, it looks like. Just trying to not get overkilled by his rifles. So apparently I'm not in range yet. I would have thought I would have been in range by now. As he gets the first shots off. Take a few losses. Quite a few losses, actually. Now I'm moving up my lights again, and there's the first volley from me, which they didn't kill much. But at this point, he still has the decent advantage on me. So my Fusiliers aren't killing much of his lights at all. There's not too much happening now. I left that musketeer off in the dust. So I don't know what I was doing over here. But now I'm having to move another musketeer on this flank. He's got a lot of force on my flank, so that's a bit bad. Now I'm moving my cav over because apparently, yeah, looks like he left his rifles in a bit of a spot. So they're kind of not protected by anything. So it's nothing but a skirmish now. Because he finally put the spikes up. But now the battle's officially going to start with this. Well, it pretty much has officially started. Now, my musketeers are going to put down their first actual volley of my line infantry. So my lights are just going to be considered the skirmish, and my line will be when the battle officially starts with my line infantry. But his foot guards are doing a lot of damage quickly to my musketeers on this flank. So now all I have left is my foot guard as a reinforcement. For some reason I just like to keep my elites as reinforcement for long periods of time. My musketeers doing some good damage quickly. But as you can see, he prematurely, I wouldn't say prematurely, forms a square. Sorry to say, Emperor. I just think you kind of prematurely form that square. As you can see, my cav are very far up to the distance. Now I'm trying to move up and get a better position with my lights. Because now I'm going to send my foot guards over because I know I'm probably going to lose this flank if I don't have any sort of reinforcement in the area. At this point, I'm probably not fighting this battle the best at all.
To the standard!
And he left his... Wow, that... I didn't have to do anything. Those rifles just routed. GG. And now I have to move my foot guards around the flank completely because this Blackwash is trying to flank my musketeers. But I'm actually starting to route his flank here. So not only have these rifles routed, his foot guard routed over here. I'm hoping my foot guards will get into position before these 40-second Blackwatch, and I think that they will. Get your volley off, my men. Get it off. They are not in range. That's great. Now I'm moving. Yeah, I'm not going to explain what I'm talking about. I'm making another move up to put pressure. He actually moved up, it looks like. My foot guards did a lot of damage quickly. These Blackwatch are gonna fall victim to my foot guards and my musketeers. Is that... Did I say foot guards? For a second, Blackwatch. Those foot guards came back from running, maybe because I saw those foot guards come back. Now I have advantage over here, so he seems to keep that unit in a square for the longest period of time.
Ready!
But now
Our men are running, sir.
I'm starting to lose this flank, so I now have to fall back. Ugh, that was a devastating volley. Oh, those musketeers are dropping. They're dropping like flies. Whoa. For the most part, it's almost even on the power meter. But I'm actually starting to lose this flank now. As you can see, he's trying to roll it over. But he's also starting to lose his flank too. I think I'm going to charge either one of these units against that unit to keep it from coming back. But as he's, like I said, trying to take this flank, he's also losing his other flank, which is just a bit convenient, isn't it? I think I eventually noticed this musketeer sitting back here for reinforcement, and I charged that Highlander unit like I said I would. That unit's completely gone from the battlefield. So now I'm moving my units up to get a better flank. Basically pushing like he is on one flank and then losing the other. But this flank is never going to be permanently lost. His flank's permanently lost because his unit's completely routed. With his foot guards on this flank, they're just very, very deadly. Very, very deadly. And now I'm starting to push back again, because I know this is the only way I'm going to be able to win this. So I keep those musketeers back as a meat shield and push my main line back again. And this Highlander is quickly getting chewed up by my infantry, both versions. This battle is quickly turning into his favor, but still on the power meter it shows me in mine. As my poor calves getting shot up by these rifles that I'm probably not going to notice. For the most part, he's also starting to lose this power that he was trying to use to flank me. Get another foot guards quickly falling to my light infantry and infantry. I think he was trying to charge there. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Or was just messing up his reform. Charged me there with that Highlander. His flank is quickly faltering. As I got a successful charge on those rifles. As I charge these rifles. So now he's losing it pretty quick. As I started to think I was maybe going to lose this battle because of how he was trying to roll over my flank. Well, I quickly rolled over his flank. And then as I kept on reforming, which actually didn't do as much as I would think I would have done, I quickly retook that flank and just fought back. So now he doesn't have much of anything left. Is somehow these rifles are going to survive another cav charge. Though my idiotic cav men decided to go through the spikes in their charge. I moved up this musketeer unit for future referencing use. The only surviving unit on this flank is this 42nd Block Watch, including that foot guard that came back. So here comes in the enemy general.
We have killed their general.
As he's dead.
Now they must break.
Kind of a useless charge. As his entire unit's now completely dead. I think it is. No, one survived. Now they're all dead. Actually did end up routing that rifle unit. Now I'm pushing up for the final little volleys to be presented. Because there's not much left to fight against. Because that foot guard just kind of got slaughtered in one volley. As there's not much of it remaining.
Glorious
There it goes.
Is soon to be yours.
50 second. 40-second Black Watch is routed. And that is the end of this battle, you guys. More to come. Thank you for watching. Another video closer to my 50th battle. Peace.